Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs. Hello and welcome to another edition of Bet You Didn't Know, brought to you by Stuck on Salsa, produced by none other than Earl Rush. Tonight, I am honored and privileged to interview PsyonMauricio. Woohoo! So, Syon, how's it going?
It's going pretty good.
It's going pretty good.
Here at the social, having a good time.
Oh, yes, definitely. If you all don't know, and I'm sure everybody knows who he is by now, he is a phenomenal dancer, a extra phenomenal teacher. If you ever get a chance to take a private lesson with this man, or a group lesson, but private lessons, oh my God, it's just wonderful. So tell us, what got you into salsa in the beginning?
I think it was more or less, I wanted to dance with the girls actually. That was the biggest thing. I was younger and I saw a lot of guys doing a lot of moves that I wanted to do. And I thought the best way for me to learn how to actually, dance would be to improve my own style by watching them. So I used to watch them, and that kind of brought me about the age of 10, I think, is when I pretty much started dancing. Didn't dance anywhere where I dance now, but I was a little rough around the edges. No, okay, honestly, I was a lot of rough around the edges, but I had a couple cool turn patterns, and I would do those turn patterns, and people would say, "Well, let me see what else you got." And I was like, "Uh-oh." So I had to go home back to the lab and develop, so I had something to showcase next time I came out. It just ended up being a whole trilogy of moves at that point. So that's what got me really going.
So are you self-taught?
Pretty much, but my influences were Frankie Martinez. I consider him to be an instructor. Ismael Otero, Gordon Neal. I love watching Sekou, Franklin Diaz, Eddie Torres, of course. The Godfather of salsa, Mambo. So those would be a lot of my influences who I think inspired me during the course of my dance career. Okay,
so fast forward to adulthood. You are one of the founding members or founders of Clavicazzi. Now, when I first came on the scene, Clavicazzi was just like the bomb. Clavicazzi brought me out into the club. So how did all of that come about?
Shaka and I started Shaka Brown, for those who don't know. We were co-directors and co-founders of the Clavicazzi Dance Company. That had to be about 99, 2000. And in the beginning, it was just us two. We had a dance with DC Salceros under the direction of Carla Weiser and Elba Garcia. And we had left DC Salceros, under good terms with all our friends. We just wanted to try something a little different. And we said, okay, well, let's put together a group. It was just us two at the time. And I think the first time we actually performed was in Chicago. And that started off with the Frankie Dante routine. So we did that routine, and we came back, and everybody who saw the routine was like, "We heard you guys did great in Chicago, and we want to join the team." And then we ended up getting Irene and Terrence and a lot of those people together and said, "Okay, now we got a company." Tracy joined, and it was really good. We had a lot of fun back in those days. I actually missed those days. Those were some of our best moments, I think, that we had. Definitely. But that's how Clavicazzi came about. They're still going strong. They're still one of the best dance troops out there, and I just moved on and branched on into other things. I did Mesocutis, I did Merovingians and the other dance companies. So that's pretty much how they got started, really.
And you're also going to be, the movie that's in production, you're gonna...
Oh, Mono, yeah. Mono comes out in November of this year. It's under the directorship of Tony Nardolillo. For those who are going to be familiar with Tony Nardolillo, his work is phenomenal, what he's done. Along with the dance scene here too as well. He was a member of Salsa Fuego. He put a lot of his dancers that here, just what we really do here, as local dancers, on the map. And Mono will be out. Yes, we're working on the movie right now. We'll finish it around May 5th. We're going to finish filming, and it'll be out in the movie theaters mid-November of this year, 2009.
Now, I know that there are some other things that you do outside of salsa. Tell us about, let's see, the first thing, your bodybuilding, because I know you're a personal trainer.
I don't do that as much anymore.
Oh.
I was, but dancing eats up too much muscle mass. Trying to maintain that kind of mass, and then at the same time, dancing just doesn't go together. It just doesn't go together. So, but yeah, I was heavily in the gym, pretty much 7 days a week. Quite consistently. Fortunately for me, I make gains very quickly, but also lose them very quickly if my diet isn't on and things like that. So that was one of my hobbies on the side, which I haven't neglected. I just kind of put on hold for a minute. as I'm working with Earl and Stuck on Salsa Productions, you know, which is also bringing you the
salsa cruise. So you guys check that out when that comes.
International salsa cruise.
Right.